Magnus the Mad for a few good reasons. The screaming seems to stop after a bit, which means Otar probably pulled his chute, and now I have the ground to worry about. Focus, fuckface, I tell myself, willing my brain to stop racing around and work before it's too late. Everything is throwing me off. I grab the pulleys in front of me and steer myself toward the people standing on the small peninsula below me, hoping Otar follows suit. His last landing was about as graceful as a cow being flung from a catapult. There's only a small patch of grass to land on. Overshoot that, and you're going to smash into rock or the ice-cold waters of the fjord. Maybe it's because my mind has been so liquid, but the grass is rushing up fast, and I know that this is going to hurt like a mother. My feet strike the ground, and my legs immediately crumple, sending pain up my shins. I duck into a roll across the grass, and then spring up just before my shoulder hits a slab of rock. Helvete! All the bystanders are standing around gawking at me and my not-so-graceful arrival. I push my helmet on straighter, adjust my goggles, and give them all a quick bow. Not a bad landing when the alternative is death, I say with a big smile. A few of them clap. These people just seem to be tourists, their speedboats pulled up along the shore, cameras around their necks to capture the crazy fuckers like me who do this famous jump. And Otar. He's screaming again, his legs kicking out as he rapidly descends toward us, his arms jerking on the handles, completely out of control. If he doesn't slow down and steer, he's going to smash right into a few people, and then the rocks behind them. This is going to get ugly. Everyone is scattering, unsure of what to do, and I know this is all out of Otar's hands now. Even with his goggles covering up his eyes, I can tell they're open wide, his mouth agape as he seems to freeze from terror. I don't even think. I start running toward him and leap up, crashing into him in the air while trying to wrap my arms around his thighs. Somehow I manage to pull him down, like I'm plucking a big, fat, hairy bird out of the air, and then he's crashing on top of me, squeezing the air out of my lungs as I smash into the ground. "Oh my God, Your Highness!" he yells at me, and even though my mouth is full of grass, I'm already mumbling for him to shut up. He rolls off me, and then I lie back, trying to catch my breath and hoping no one else heard his address. "I am so sorry," he goes on, patting my arms and thighs. "Are you alive?" Poor Otar. He never wanted to do any of this shit with me. In the past, he was the guy waiting in the car, hovering on the sidelines. Then, with my father having some health issues this year, Otar started actually going with me on my activities. If I wasn't going to quit doing them, then at least Otar would be there closer than ever, keeping an eye on me, making sure I was, well, alive. But now it's not just him making sure I'll survive to be king. It's to make sure I don't run off into the woods and do something stupid, or more stupid than jumping off a cliff. I have a bad reputation with my family as being slightly impulsive. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been blowing off the bodyguards and royal guards and escaping every chance I could get. "I'm fine," I tell him, sitting up and looking around. The people are crowded together, watching us from a distance, as if Otar was a bomb dropped from the sky. "You saved my life, sir," Otar says, placing his meaty palm on my shoulder. "I don't know how to repay you." I eye his hand and then shrug it off me. "Well, you can start by dialing back your Samwise Gamgee." "Of course, sir," he says, looking a little embarrassed. I think it's more from nearly dying and me having to save him, rather than the Lord of the Rings nickname, because I swear he's always 2 seconds away from calling me Mr. Frodo. "But again, I'm so sorry." "Not your fault," I tell him. "Not my fault either. You could help me up, though." "Yes, sir," he says, grabbing my hands and hauling me to my feet. I can feel the crowd inspecting us even more now, probably because of